Hey guys, welcome to From the VP's Desk. One thing I've learned as a property management executive, no fluff, just perspective. All right, today we are talking about careers in real estate. I'll give you a little bit of background on me. I have a bachelor's degree in professional sales and management. Professional sales and marketing, excuse me. And then I have a master's in real estate and development from Georgia State. And so I've been in this industry for 20 plus years. I'll give you a little anecdote, a side story on how I got started. I was 18 years old. I walked into my leasing office at Kennesaw State University. I had on a white tee, Jabot shorts, and some white Air Force Ones. So imagine how long ago this was. I walked into that office with so much confidence. And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "You want to hire me?" And I'll never forget it. I'm still friends with the person that hired me. Her name is Margot. Shout out to Margot. I love her to death. And she said, "Okay, why do I want to hire you?" And she gave me an interview on the spot. From that interview, I began working there. And from that day forth, I have been in this industry. You go to college and you think about all these different things and you're just like, oh man, I don't know what I want to do. And sometimes it could just slap you right in the face, right? Love what I do on a day-to-day basis. And so I want to talk about it from the perspective of getting a real estate license and where that can take you. Of course, at that time, I did not have a real estate license, but it was able to embed something in me to kind of grow my career in different ways. So when I tell you that you can make anything happen with a real estate license, or when you put your mind to it and focus on your trajectory and where you're trying to go, anything can happen. And so I worked there most of my college years, and then when I left, I worked there a little bit afterwards, and I worked somewhere else, I think at Clark Atlanta after that. And then I parlayed my way into multifamily, and then I went over to single family, where I've been for the last 11 years. And when I tell you, it's been like the best time, because I'm able to see an industry grow, an industry change, develop, move, and grow within that industry. All right, so I got my real estate license in 2014. So it's been 11 years since I've had my license, almost 12. And I've used it for a multitude of things. I've used it to grow in the industry that I'm in now, where I am vice president of operations for a medium-sized property management company. And then I've used it to sell homes. I've used it to do other things. I've used it to parlay it into rentals, things of that sort. So this one decision that I made one day to go get my real estate license, it cost me $1,000, but probably less than that then, but around $1,000 all in, changed my life drastically. So it was the difference from me making, $50,000 a year to, over $200,000 a year in certain years and things of that sort. So you can do so many things with this one piece of paper. And there are many different paths you can take. There are traditional paths, i.e. the real estate agents, property managers, leasing agents, operations managers, community managers, brokers, HOA managers, support staff like transaction coordinators, things of that type of stuff. And then you got non-traditional paths. I was with my cohort from my master's program tonight, and some of them work for GSA. That's a government leasing agency. They have contracts with them. Working with government contracts, you can start schools if you get a broker's license, so that you can teach other realtors to be successful. You can do things like project management and development and building, buildings from scratch and stuff like that. This $1,000 investment in myself led to a multitude of things, and it's something that you could do as well. I don't want you to discount what it looks like. It is hard work. Like, you have to do a bunch of things to make sure that you legitimize yourself and you work hard to get to some legitimacy in certain areas and certain avenues. But at the bare minimum, you could be a real estate agent, sell a couple houses a year, 5 to 6 houses a year, and do really, really well for yourself in that arena. So I just wanted to give people some insight. I think I'm going to spend a little bit more time delving into these different pathways that you can take. I have many friends that have done big business. I mean, 40, $50 million years where they sold homes as brokers. A lot of luxury agents, a lot of people that have gone into like government contracts, people who have gotten government money to do business as a realtor for them. That's just a lot of different things that people have done that has brought, success to them. Success looks different for everybody. It's not always the college degree. It's not always having, all of these different skills and all this other type of stuff. Like, you can really just focus your attention on one thing, develop that skill, and be great at it, and it take you far. So that's all I have for today. We're going to dive more into this a little bit later. But welcome to me. It's Jonathan James. And I look forward to talking to you soon. So have a good night. Bye.